Welcome to the AmeLiaRun channel. My name's AmeLia, and today I'll be reviewing the ANTA Zone 290. Like all my reviews, this review will be time-stamped as I go through the nerdy details, the fit, projected durability, ride, versatility, and value of this shoe. It is my hope that this review will help aid runners of all experience levels, regardless of where and when they're shopping. I purchased this shoe for myself in my size 8.5M from ANTA's website for, I believe, yes, $120. Just had to quickly double check that. I try my best to go over as many details as those categories as I mentioned. If you have any concerns or any comments, anything that just kind of sticks out that you wanted to discuss, feel free to drop a comment in this video. I'm more than happy to respond to those. Without further ado, let's talk about the nerdy details of the ANTA Zone 290. This is a shoe that is 7.1 ounces. It has a 38mm heel stack, about a 30mm forefoot stack for about an 8mm drop. It's advertised as 6, but a lot of the places I was double checking math on all really said that it was closer to 8mm for its drop, so that's curious. It has a whole lot of mumbo jumbo, folks, and you can see it all over the shoe. Lots of different kind of, I don't want to say whatever names on them, but kind of really just breaking these down. It says that it has a full palm nitrogen 90 foam. That's just the type of blend foam they're using. It says it has a nylon transition system, which I believe I'm not a schooler, but I think that means that it has a rocker. Has an ANTA fiber upper, lightweight, kind of like race upper, real thin, breathable, and then it has what it calls a full palm AWR rubber outsole. Folks, it's a rubber outsole. As I mentioned, $120, not available in wide sizes on ANTA's website. Only place I could find it was on ANTA's website. I know folks have been getting these through like Taobao, which is essentially like Chinese Amazon. You could also get them on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can purchase these on AliExpress to varying price points. Talking about fit, unfortunately, this shoe is very tight, like remarkably tight. It says that it's marketed to be a race shoe tuned for daily miles. I didn't get that, folks. I think it is a very tight, a very uncomfortable shoe. I tried changing up the lacing. I've tried a lot of different things, but it feels really unnatural and very uncomfortable for me. You know how these reviews go, particularly for ones where fit's bad for me. I do my best to try to like hone in on different details of the shoe, so I can better make a good review. But you know, hand up, I will say that I was having trouble with the shoe through about 3 runs in it. All 3 of my runs I had in it, I had a call early, about half an hour in, and I actually ended up swapping these out for different shoes halfway through my workouts. The other big area that I'm really concerned about with the shoe is projected durability. So I've ran 9 miles on the shoe, and I'm already seeing on the lateral wall here, there's tearing. So there's already been tearing on the rubber there. There's a lot of wear on this outsole already. It looks really dirty, and honestly, there's a lot of tearing in spots that not ideal, truly. Kind of astonishingly, like I mentioned, I underpronate. This it's already worn out here on my my lateral wall. And again, like I know I can be a little hard on my shoes at times because I'm a bigger girl, but 9 miles in, folks, that's not great. That is not ideal. You know, as I do with these reviews, let me pull up my other one just to kind of compare and contrast. So yeah, there's similar wear there, and then also for this one, surprisingly, like scuffs up around the like toe, like the toe box area. That's really troubling. I'm very disappointed with how that is as far as durability on this shoe. Getting into the ride, versatility, and value of this shoe, this is another tricky one for me, because as far as ride's concerned, it's functional. I mentioned that the ride for me was affected by the fit, how tight it was on me. I do feel the foam at work in this shoe. It feels more like a daily trainer than a race shoe. I think the upper is more race oriented. And unfortunately, I think the durability is also more race oriented, because race shoes don't exactly hold up well in history, because they're only made for races. But the ride itself, it's lively, but I would also say it is very unstable. Like, whereas, like, I'm looking over here, I have, like, the red hair, Leaning's red hair, or even, like, the Leaning Phadian. The Phadian was tighter on me. The red hair was not. Red hair fit me well. But both of those still felt a little bit more stable than this. And that's saying something, because the red hair is a very unstable shoe. This is just wild. This is a Maverick. It's all over the place. Couple that with how bad the fit is. Bad's a bad word. I was about to say sloppy, but I think sloppy's worse than bad. So yeah, it's a sloppy ride. The ride on the shoe is just completely sloppy. It's all over the place. This shoe's a mess, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna say it. This shoe's a complete mess. As far as its versatility, I think if you are a very lightweight runner, you'll probably have different experience with this shoe than I did. I can imagine this might be, for again, a lighter weight runner, this might be a good daily trainer that can take marathon paces if you're trying to get some like tempo runs in the middle. But I wouldn't really know, because unfortunately I had fits with this shoe. Value, it's $120. I will say, out of like a lot of my shoes where I've swung and missed on a shoe, the price point on this one makes it a little bit easier to stomach. Disappointing for sure, but it's definitely a cool looking shoe. I think aesthetically it's really nice for its price point, but that's about it as far as value for me. You'll have to unfortunately find a different review if you are looking for specific workouts, how those worked for a runner. I'll just be transparent. This shoe did not cooperate with me at all. I'll be the first to put up my hand and be like, hey, look, I don't get it right every time. I don't have a ton of confidence in this review either. I'll be completely transparent. However, I did ride in this enough to know that it wasn't a right fit for me. I can tell you that. But for $120, if you're a lighter weight runner, you might swing and get a home run out of this one, but I wish you luck in that regard. Final thoughts for the ANTA Zone 290. Biggest final thought is I'm sorry if this is a sloppy review. This is a sloppy shoe. There's a lot of little cute things put into this shoe. Like here it has, like, you could put in your beats per minute. Aesthetically, like I mentioned, it's a very attractive shoe. I just wish that the performance was also up to par with how it's advertised. I also have concerns regarding, like, why not have a wide size for this? I feel like if you had wider sizes available for this kind of shoe, like we've seen race shoes have wide sizes. I know they say this is a daily trainer, but they also say it has the DNA of a race shoe. Why not give out wide sizes? I think this shoe would be a lot more manageable if it had wide sizes available. It's a very frustrating shoe. I wouldn't say it's as frustrating as like a past review I've done for maybe like the Tier Maverick, where I really wanted to love the Tier Maverick, but it wasn't even just volume for this shoe. It's like even its width felt really felt like I was really getting squeezed in on this shoe. But you know, one girlie's trash is another girlie's treasure. I'm sure somebody else will find this to be their favorite shoe, and they'll let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to field that and you know, say like, hey, I'm glad to hear this is working well for you. Maybe a little bit more of a briefer review though this week for y'all folks. Gosh dang, I really wanted to like this shoe. The more I say that out loud, it is disappointing. I was really looking forward to Chapter. I really liked the Red Hair 9 for Gleaming. I was hoping ANTA had something cool too, but you know, can't win them all. I hope you're all staying healthy and safe. I will see you all this time next week. If you're seeing this after the fact, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You can check out the playlist for different reviews every Saturday. Stay hydrated here in the summertime. I'll see you all next review.